Just guys, good evening to all. I will now start my walking video of the Warrens area, starting from Lodge Hill. This is the Manor Lodge complex here. You can see the BIM factory that used to manufacture the BIM drinks. It is now SMJ beverages. I will now do my walking video in the Warrens area. This is the Manor Lodge complex. And this is quite smart here. This is all Lodge Hill, taking you up to Warrens. This is all a part of the Warrens area, just above Green Hill. This is Price Smart here. Price Smart Barbados Limited. Our Price Smart here in Barbados is situated in the Warrens area. And this is Pearl Drive, taking you back to Lodge Hill and Eden Lodge. This is Price Smart here. Price Smart. Straight ahead will take you back to Lodge Terrace and Lodge Crescent. And behind here will take you back to the Warrens business area. And this is all Price Smart here. Straight ahead will take you back to Lodge Terrace and Eden Lodge. I'm back to Cave Hill. And this road here is a one-way street, and it takes you back to the Warrens business and commercial area. And these are the government offices, which was built by Mr. Al Barak, a Trinidadian national, and he had to sue the government, the past government, for his building because they didn't pay him for it. He had to sue him. He had to sue the government for it. This is where you'll find the government offices, such as the Unemployment Bureau and other government offices. And this is all the side of Price Smart here. All Price Smart and the Unemployment Bureau and other businesses. This is where you get ID card taken. Your photo for your ID card. You want to get your picture taken for your ID card. You also come in here, and you can also come in here for your unemployment benefit. And so this building was built in recent years. Sometime in the mid-2000s, this building was built. All Price Smart. Price Smart moved to the Warrens area in 2002. This is the side, the access road that will take you back to the Warrens, the first roundabout in Warrens, known as the Everton Beats. And it takes you back to Green Hill and back to the roundabout in Warrens. From here you can see the rear end of the Massey Dome, the Dome Mall. This is the Massey Dome Mall where we will come in. This is the Dome Annex. This is the Massey Dome Mall where you will come across I-95 traffic and other businesses. It was once Warren's Motors, then it was BS&T Motors, which stands for Barbados Shipping and Trading, where the Cost of Manning's appliance store was, and it's now owned by the Massey group of companies. You can see the Williams Towers in the background, which is head office for the resale. And this is the side view of the Unemployment Bureau and the government offices, which was built by Mr. Albarak. All the rear end here of the Dome Mall. This is the rear end of the Dome Mall, which is owned by the Massey group of companies. And this is the Massey supermarket here, which was once Super Center. This supermarket was built here in 2002 as Super Center supermarket, and it had a number of various shops in there as well. Super Center supermarket here in Barbados was owned by BS&T, but they sold over their whole company to Warren's. And this is the head office for Digicel in the background. This beige and white building, off-white building, is the Digicel head office in Barbados. And there's a branch of ASH&B Hardware in there as well. That's guys, the unemployment building, the government offices, and this is the Massey car park, and this is the Massey stores. And look back at the Dome Mall. This Dome Mall was built here in 1999 to replace Fort Royal Garage that was in Bridgetown. In St. Michael's Road, Bridgetown, which was the agents for Mitsubishi vehicles. Fort Royal Garage in Bridgetown closed its doors in 1999 and moved up to the Warren's area. And it later became Galaxy Motors. And then it later became the Cost of Manning appliance store. And some Motors later took over Mitsubishi vehicles here in Barbados. The unemployment building again. Here you can see the CGI Towers, which stands for Consumer Guarantee Insurance. They had offices in Warren's. And from here, this is the Massey, all Massey building, the Massey supermarket building. This is Massey car park. And this is the newly built Republic Bank building. I think it's a 5-story building. It was built recently. This CGI Towers was built either 2009 or 2010, somewhere around there. And in the background you can see the Baobab Towers. This is to the western end of the Warren's area. That is the side of the Warren's area that takes you back to University of the West Indies at KFA campus. Warren is in close proximity to the University of the West Indies at KFA campus, and also a part of the ABC Highway. And you will find a branch of Scotiabank in the CGI Towers as well. And this is the Republic Bank. And this is the Baobab Towers here, and this is the Kentucky restaurant, which moved here around 2009. one thing about this Kentucky and Warrens, you can serve yourself the drinks. When you finish paying for the drink, you can serve yourself, so the cashier wouldn't have to serve you, or whoever is serving the food wouldn't have to serve you. You can serve yourself the drink. This is the Kentucky restaurant in Warrens, which moved here around 2009, 2010. And this is the Barbados Towers in the background. And this is the Republic Bank building. And this is the CGI Towers. And this is the CGI car park. And this is where any of the office stores here. And this is the Sol gas station here, which moved to Warrens in 1991. It was Shell first, then it was later renamed to Sol in 2015, around 2014, 2015. And this is the Chafet restaurant, which is exclusive to Barbados. Chafet is exclusive to Barbados, even though it's not Barbadian owned. Yeah, Marlon, yeah. So this is the Sol gas station here, which was once Shell. It moved to the Warrens area in 1991. And Chafet was opened in Warrens on the 12th of December 1996. When Chafet moved to this Warrens area, it wasn't as busy as it was now. The only thing in the Warrens area at the time was the gas station. The Sol gas station here, and some water, which is just across here, and the ITC building. So this is the second roundabout in Warrens. This is the western end of the Warrens area with the Darcy Scott roundabout, and we are looking towards Simpson Motors, which is the agents for Suzuki vehicles here in Barbados. They also specialize in Mitsubishi, Chevrolet, Isuzu, Mercedes-Benz, and Subaru vehicles as well. So this is Simpson Motors here, which moved to the Warrens area in 1988. Simpson Motors moved to Warrens long before the area was developed into what it is now. This is Simpson Motors over here. And this is the Sol, where Sol had office, which was the ITC building, former ITC building. ITC stands for International Trading Center. That also moved to Warrens in 1991. And this is the Sol gas station and the Roundabout Towers in the background. Again, this is a look at the Chafet restaurant with its outdoor playground and barbecue barn attached to it. There are only 2 Chafet restaurants here in Barbados with a barbecue barn remaining attached to it. That is the one here in Warrens and the one in Rockley, Christchurch on the south coast. All the other barbecue barns have closed down. Barbecue barn is a part of Chafet, but it doesn't offer the same thing as Chafet. Chafet is a fast food restaurant similar to Kentucky, but they also sell rotis and other organic foods such as channel peas and so on. This is the head office for the sell here, which is the Williams Towers here. So this is Chafet restaurant. Chafet is owned by a Trinidadian national by the name of Asad John Haluk. The sign says barbecue barn. Barbecue barn offers fine dining as well. This is the Massey building again. The Massey stores, the Massey supermarket. We'll come across a branch of Lucky Horseshoe Steaks House and Saloon, which is a 24-hour restaurant, open 24 hours. And this is the Massey building, the Massey stores, which moved to the Warrens area in 2002. It was once Supercenter supermarket. And this is the Williams Towers here, which is head office for Digicel. This is all the Massey car park. And this is the Williams Towers here. Alright, Tiffany. All Massey stores. And you can see the Unemployment Bureau and the government offices in the background once again. And this is the roadside on the highway where the coconut vendors play their trade and other vendors. Warrens is also a part of the ABC Highway, which starts from the Granley Adams Airport in the south and would end at University of the West Indies at KFA campus in the west. You can see the eastern end of the Baobab Towers close to the side heading towards St. Thomas. See the Baobab Towers in the background here. This building here. Just close to the First Caribbean Bank. So Warrens was once an area mainly used for agriculture and was filled with campground, and then in the mid-90s, in the late 90s, early 2000s, then it started to develop into a business and commercial area. And it is in close proximity to the parish of St. Thomas, and it is in the center of the island as well. This is Massey Door Mall, which moved here in 1999. You can see a branch of First Caribbean Bank in it as well. This is all the ABC Highway. Warrens is a part of the ABC Highway, and this is the eastern end of the Warrens area now. Looking towards the First Caribbean Bank headquarters at the former Warrens Great House. This is where the coconut vendors play their trade on a daily basis. And this is the Massey Dome car park, and this is the flag of Barbados here. Massey Dome. This is the Dome Mall, which was once Otter Dome or Galaxy Motors. This is the First Caribbean Bank headquarters at Warrens Great House. So this is now the section of Warrens taking back to the parish of St. Thomas. This is the eastern end of the Warrens area. So this is the Everton Weeks roundabout now. Huh? The Everton Weeks roundabout now. And this is the First Caribbean Bank headquarters. The former Warrens warehouse, which is now the Michael Mansell building. Polyclinic, which is best referred to as the Warrens Polyclinic. It was built to be a crematorium, but the late Prime Minister Edward Barrow said it was too close to the road, so he decided to change it into a polyclinic. It was built in the 70s. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed evening.